What if I told you that the difference between you and a wealthy person isn't your paycheck, but 5 decisions you make every day without realizing? Stick around until the end of this video, because I'm going to reveal what Warren Buffett spent 50 years mastering, and it completely changed my relationship with money. You know the biggest lie we're told about wealth? That you need to earn more to be rich. But Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund, said something that should be in every school textbook. The person who earns $50,000 and spends $40,000 is wealthier than the person who earns $200,000 and spends $220,000. Get it? It's not about how much comes in, it's about how much stays. Today I'm going to show you the complete system millionaires use, a system you were never taught in school. The truth is, the education system is designed to create employees, not investors. They teach you algebra, but not compound interest. They teach you history, but not the history of money. That's why most people spend their lives working hard, but never get ahead. By the way, if you want to master this game, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, because every week I share real strategies from people who've achieved financial freedom. Let's get real. The average American earns between $2,500 and $3,500 a month, roughly equivalent to 1 to 2 times the federal minimum wage. A lot of people think it's impossible to invest with that income. I've heard it 1,000 times. I can barely pay my bills, how am I supposed to invest? Or, investing is for the rich. I'm just trying to survive. Here's the reality check. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. I know people earning $10,000 a month who are broke by the 30th. And I know people earning $2,500 who've already got $50,000 invested. The difference? Mindset and systems. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, over 40 million copies sold, explains there are 4 financial quadrants: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. Most people are stuck on the left side, trading time for money. The wealthy, they've moved to the right side, where their money works for them. Think about it, you earn $2,500 a month. Sounds modest, right? But if you can save just $250, that's 10%. You're doing exactly what millionaires do. The difference is they do it with $100,000 or $1 million, but the principle is the same. They don't save what's left after spending. They spend what's left after saving. Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money, found that 78% of American millionaires didn't inherit their wealth. They built it by following 3 simple principles. The kicker? Most of them never had massive salaries. They were teachers, government workers, small business owners, ordinary people who made uncommon decisions. Now let's get practical. We'll use real examples based on American salaries, because there's no point talking about investments if your reality is paying rent, utilities, and groceries, right? T. Harv Eker, who went from broke to building a multi-million-dollar fortune, created a system called money jars that I've adapted for the American reality. And trust me, this system works. I use it, my students use it, and everyone who applies it sees results in the first 3 months. Scenario 1. You earn $2,500 a month. Here's how to divide it. Necessities, $1,375, 55%. This covers rent, food, transportation, and basic bills. If you're spending more than this, something's off. Either your rent's too high or you're paying for things you don't need. Financial freedom, $250, 10%. Never touch this money. This is your army of dollars working for you. It goes to investments and stays there. It's sacred. Warren Buffett says, don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. That's the golden rule. Self-investment, $250, 10%. Books, courses, mentorships, networking. You are your greatest asset. If you don't invest in yourself, who will? A $20 book can change your life. A $200 course can teach you a skill worth $10,000 a month. Think about it. Fun, $125, 5%. Yes, you need to enjoy life. But it's 5%, not 50%. It's a movie, a meal out, a weekend trip, not a lavish vacation every month giving $125, 5%. This might sound odd, but every millionaire gives. It's not just charity. It's an abundance mindset. When you give, you tell your brain, I have enough to share. It changes how you see money. Emergency fund, $375, 15%. This is your safety net. When your car breaks down or you get sick or an unexpected bill hits, you won't panic. You've got a cushion. With $250 a month, you're investing. It might seem small, but hold on. In 1 year, that's $3,000. In 5 years, it's $15,000 without counting interest. With compound interest, IRD could double, triple, or more. Scenario 2, you earn $4,000 a month. The proportions stay the same, only the amounts change. Necessities: $2,200, 55%. Financial: freedom, $400, 10%. Self-investment: $400, 10%. Fun, $200, 5%. Giving: $200, 5%. Emergency fund, $600, 15%. See? Whether it's $250 or $400, the key is to start and stay consistent. The mistake people make is waiting to earn more before investing. Then when they earn more, they inflate their lifestyle and still don't invest. It's a mental trap. Warren Buffett started with $100 at age 16. Today, he's worth $100 billion. His secret: he never stopped investing. Not when he was broke, not when he was a millionaire, not when he became a billionaire. Investing became a habit, not a choice. Saving money isn't enough if inflation's eating your purchasing power. You need to invest. I know many people are scared of losing money, of not understanding, of getting scammed. That fear is valid, but the truth is not investing is the biggest risk of all. While your money sits idle, inflation erodes it every day. Tony Robbins, who's coached CEOs and billionaires, interviewed 50 of the world's top investors to find out what they do differently. They all follow this hierarchy. No shortcuts, no magic secrets, just a ladder you climb step by step. Level 1. Security. Emergency fund. First, save 6 months of expenses. If you spend $500 a month, you need $9,000 saved. Put it in a treasury bill or a high-yield savings account with daily liquidity. It's not about high returns. It's about being available when you need it. With $375 a month, you can hit this in 2 years. Sounds like a lot. It's your protection. Without an emergency fund, any unexpected expense throws you into credit card debt or loans, costing you years in interest. This is your foundation. No foundation, no house. Benjamin Graham, Buffett's mentor, said, "Never invest money you'll need. That's gold. If you're investing rent money or grocery money, you're doing it wrong. Investments are for the long term, for money you won't touch." Level 2. Strategic fixed income. With your $250 monthly financial freedom allocation, start with treasury bonds, CDs, or municipal bonds. They're safe, predictable, and beat savings accounts. Not thrilling, but solid. Level 3. Dividend stocks. Once you've got at least $10,000 invested, diversify into dividend-paying stocks. Think stable companies, banks, utilities, blue-chip firms like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. These have been around for decades and aren't going anywhere. Jeremy Siegel's 200 years of data shows stocks always win in the long run. But emphasis on long run. Buying and selling stocks in a month is gambling. Buying and holding for 10, 20, 30 years is investing. Level 4. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. Perfect for small budgets. With $200 you can buy shares in REITs and earn rental income without owning property. No tenants, no maintenance, no headaches. It's the dream of real estate without the nightmare. Level 5. Growth assets. Only when your foundation is solid and only with 5% of your portfolio. Tech stocks, cryptocurrencies, startups. High risk, high reward. They can multiply your money or go to zero. Never put more than 5% here. Most people do the opposite, betting 80% on crypto and crashing. Don't be that person. Albert Einstein called it the most powerful force in the universe, compound interest. Once you truly get this, you'll never see money the same way. It's not magic, it's math. It's predictable, guaranteed, inevitable. Here's the crazy part. If you invest $250 a month for 30 years at a 10% annual return, you'll contribute $90,000 out of pocket, but end up with $565,000. Read that again. $565,000. You put in $90,000. Compound interest gives you an extra $475,000, over 5 times what you invested. These aren't made-up numbers. Any compound interest calculator online will confirm it. It's pure math, and if you get a raise and can invest $400 a month, you'll contribute $144,000 over 30 years and end up with $108 million. From middle class to millionaire with $400 a month. Here's the critical detail. The magic happens in the last 10 years. The first 10 years feel slow. You check your account and think, is this it? But don't quit. From year 10 to 20, growth accelerates. From 20 to 30, it explodes. That's why Warren Buffett made 99% of his wealth after age 50. Not because he got smarter, but because compound interest needs time to work. The longer you give it, the more powerful it gets. It's not about starting rich, it's about starting early and staying consistent. If you're 20 and invest $250 a month, you're a millionaire by 50. If you're 40 and start now, you'll still have $500,000 by 70. But if you never start, you'll work until you die and leave nothing behind. Take Ronald Reed, a janitor from Vermont who died at 92. He left $8 million. How? By investing small amounts in dividend stocks for 60 years. He never earned more than $15,000 a year. But he invested. Every month, no excuses. Meanwhile, his neighbor, an executive earning $100,000 a year, died in debt. The executive had a fancy car, a big house, luxury vacations, designer clothes. The janitor lived simply and built a hidden fortune. Who was wealthier? The lesson is clear. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep and how much time you give your money to grow. Time is the secret ingredient. And the good news? Everyone has access to time. You just need to start today. So what's stopping you from getting wealthy? These 3 mistakes 90% of people make. I'm going to be brutally honest because I've made all of them, and they cost me years of financial growth. Mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. You earn more, you spend more. It's the cycle of poverty disguised as success. You earn $2,500, you live on $2,500. You get a raise to $3,500, now you live on $3,500. Always at the limit, never with anything left. Naval Ravikant says, don't confuse a high salary with wealth. They're opposites. The more you earn, the more pressure you feel to look rich. New car, designer clothes, fancy dinners, exotic trips. So you earn $10,000 a month, but are as broke as when you earned $2,000. The fix: get a $500 raise, invest $300, spend $200. Simple. You improve your life without blowing your budget. You upgrade your lifestyle, but keep a safety margin. That's financial intelligence. Mistake number 2, thinking you need a lot to start. I'll invest when I have $1,000 to spare. Then you get $1,000 and say, $1,000 is too little, I'll wait for $5,000. Then you get $5,000, but a vacation comes up and you spend it all. It's an endless cycle. Consistency beats quantity. Investing $100 every month for 10 years is better than investing $10,000 once and never again. Investing isn't an event. It's a habit. $200 a month is more than enough. Even $50 a month is enough to start. It's not about the size of the seed. It's about the consistency of planting. Plant every month and in 10 years you'll have a forest. Mistake number 3, giving up in the early years. This is the fatal mistake. You invest for 6 months, check your account, see $3,000 and think, that's it? Not worth it. So you quit and lose everything. The first 5 years are the hardest. Growth feels slow. It seems pointless, but don't give up. The magic happens in year 10. That's when you look at your account and think, wow, $50,000. By year 15, it's $100,000. By year 20, it's $200,000. By year 30, you're a millionaire. Every millionaire faced this doubt. Every successful investor wanted to quit in year 3. The difference between the wealthy and the broke? The wealthy kept going. Even when it felt slow. Even when it was boring. Even when no one believed in them. They kept going. Let's recap. The key to wealth isn't a guarded secret. It's a simple system anyone can start today. 1. Mindset. Shift from employee to investor. Stop trading time for money and start making money work for you. This doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means building a second income stream through investments. 2. System. Use the money jar system. 10% is your army. With $2,500 a month, that's $250 for investments. With $4,000, it's $400. The proportion is always 10% no matter what you earn. 3. Investments. Follow the pyramid. Security first, then growth. Don't skip steps. Don't buy crypto without an emergency fund. Don't buy stocks without a fixed income base. Build from the ground up, brick by brick. 4. time, compound interest is your best friend. $250 a month becomes $565,000 in 30 years, but only if you start now. Every year you delay costs you thousands in interest. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. 5. Discipline. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Get a raise. Increase your investments proportionally. If you invested 10% of $2,500, invest 10% of $4,000. Always 10%. No exceptions. No excuses. John Bogle, creator of index funds, said, "Time in the market beats timing the market. Always." The best investors aren't the ones who time the market. They're the ones who stay in it. If you've made it this far, you're in the top 5% who are serious about changing their lives. Most people watch 30 seconds of a video and bounce. But you stayed. That says a lot about you. You're committed. You want results. You're ready to learn. So here's your call to action. Leave a comment below with "I'm in" to show you're ready to take control of your financial future. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Your sibling, parent, friend, or co-worker struggling with money. Wealth isn't built alone. It's built with knowledge. And shared knowledge multiplies. See you in the next video. Remember, the key is in your hands. You just need to turn it. The first step is the hardest. But once you start, momentum works for you. It gets easier, natural, automatic. So stop delaying. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The only moment is now. Right now you decide, stay broke or build wealth. The choice is yours. Go all in.